A lot going on right here. You can't have it right here. You can't have it right there. You can't have it nowhere. They don't want you to have nothing nowhere, baby. Nothing, no Wi-Fi, no nothing, no Wi-Fi, no no nah, no nothing. But yeah, we're going to, God is fair. So like I said, on this beautiful Friday, it's the weekend. It's the weekend over here. It's the weekend. How when is it? Well, it might not be the weekend everywhere, but it is the weekend over here. It is. Oh yeah. You know, this morning when I was doing my prayer, I told God, thank you for what you didn't allow to happen too. I mean, that might be a new one for you, but you have to thank God for what God did not allow to. I was like, oh, thank you for not allowing, and thank you for not allowing, and thank you for not allowing all that stuff that y'all had planned for us. Thank you for not allowing that stuff to do nothing with us. Thank you. I'm talking about sometimes you have to thank God, hell, that you're not a fraud. Like, thank God. I was just thanking God this morning, just really thanking God. Yeah. Because I am really, so really, 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 so really happy to be here. Really. Anyway, I know a lot of y'all don't feel that way. Well, that's not okay. I mean, but if that's what y'all say. But yeah, I am so happy to still be here. You know, sometimes, when we clear our minds and stuff out, and just try to figure out what life is really about or supposed to be, you know, um, it'll just help you like really see, well, not like me, but see what life is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be all peaches and cream and shit. And life is, it's a lesson. You have to learn them, bitch. You have to learn the lessons and stuff. And stressing in us is not. I figured that out. That's not what life is about. God is not trying to stress us out and shit. God is just trying to find, God, his strongest soldiers. But yeah, just a few tests down here. Like you go to school and shit, life get tested like that. I always thank God for a lot of stuff, that God has done for us. But like I said, enough is enough. You have to thank God for stuff that didn't happen to us too. And I had to realize that in my on my little journey, but just had to realize it. Yeah, that's why I say I'd be so thankful to be here. Another day, because some people did not make it. You know, well, yeah, some people didn't make it to be here. Just happy, just so happy. And when people try to take your joy and shit, I'm like, no, I'm not the victim, bitch. I had to think about that shit, from my beginning of my life, going through the molestation and all this stuff, and, situations, different situations and stuff, that was supposed to break us. And for some people, it probably did, especially going through that type of stuff as a kid, like, it probably did. But no, it's really not supposed to break us, though. And I know, sexual abuse as a child and stuff, that is like the worst thing that could happen to us. But if you trust God, yeah, you'll find the meaning up in there. I know that's the worst meaning, but yeah, find that meaning up in there. Yeah, you need to, because it also will help you as you go through your journey, boo, and don't want that to happen to nobody. 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 Yeah. It's like when Jesus was here. It's like Jesus died so your sins could disappear. Well, that's been made clear. But yeah, I wouldn't want that to come near nobody. Even if I don't like you and shit, I would never want your child or you to go through that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That'll take you somewhere, and then it's always there. It's always there, baby. I forgot how it sometime come back and talk to y'all. That's why I say I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. I'm not. And I had to figure that out. I'm not. I'm not a victim. Mm-mm. I'm not. And if people feel like you're a victim, they will victimize you. Is victimize word? But yeah, we're gonna use that right there. Victimize you and stuff. That's why I say people was trying to use our pain against us, but I've healed from that stuff though. So that's why people, y'all not going to be able to use that no more. Sexual abuse can go from one stage to another, and then it could be passed on here to your lover. Yeah. A lot of these bonding and all these families and stuff that we have is because a lot of them have went down the same path. A lot of them. Yeah, our mamas and daddies and stuff too. Anybody can be sexually abused. Anybody. Yeah. But we made it. We here. You feel me? Like we made it. We okay. We just don't want these children, the future children, to be done that way. Well, I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't care what y'all want. I don't. I really don't care what y'all want. I don't be caring about what people want and shit. I just know I don't want nothing like that. Nothing. Mm-mm. But yeah, it's just God is fair. God fair. And I know that right there. They like, God ain't fair. Why did God allow this to happen to me? Well, so in the end, you could be free. Well, like me, I'm free. Yeah, yeah. That's just how life be. I know that's a fucked up way to get free, but damn. Well, I am. I'm free. Yeah. Well, don't let it get to me. I'm like, no, we got to change that history because I feel like if you take it up out your family, then it would never be. That's changing history. So, yeah, I'm free. But, yeah, and it has happened to majority of us down here. Majority. Ain't that more than minority? Majority of us down here. Yeah. But a lot of people just ain't got there. I swear, I ain't got there. And, you have to teach these children that they have to be held accountable themselves. They are not going to be able to blame it on nobody else. Yeah. That's why I say you have to teach them the right way. You do. Well, at least you're supposed to. And I do a lot of teaching, but I'm probably teaching a lot of y'all too. It's okay. Like I said, God set it up that way. Yeah, but I'm not the victim, is what I wanted to say. Because if you start feeling that way, like, oh, why did they do this to me and all that shit, then you will become a victim down this bitch. Yeah. And I realize I'm not the victim down here. Even though other people was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm not there. I swear, I'm not there. I wish everybody could heal and shit. Everybody's not going to heal the same way, though, bitch. I know that. I do. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody don't heal the same way, boo. And some people feel like they ain't got no healing to do. Fuck you, because you do have healing, boo, that you also need to do. And the men who have been through the same thing, in order to get through it, you got to admit it, King. Yeah. That's how y'all become kings and stuff down here. No, it's not fair that it happened to y'all, but it happened to us. And who could we call? Yeah, I know. But like I said, sometimes that's how life go. God is a little, no, no. God is fair. Yeah, that was something I wanted to share. That God is fair everywhere, and he just fair over here. But yeah, but oh, God is fair everywhere. That needs to be fair. God just making this stuff. Because we was in the dark, now we stepping into the light. And that light, I promise y'all, it's gonna be bright as shit. That's why I say if it happened, hey, get the fuck over it. I mean, no, not like that, but But fuck it, get over it though. Yeah, so we won't have to go through it no more. We just went through 2,000 plus years of fears and shit and hide it up on the rug and don't do nothing about it, bitch, and all that shit, okay? So we made it from that away. And what God is trying to say, now we got to do it the better way. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell y'all down here. We made it. We did. And we made it from kids. We did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Now, if I can only say I made it down here, then fuck it. Y'all ain't got to make it. Y'all ain't got to make it, but y'all ain't going to take it and fake it either. That was supposed to be just Judas and Peter. But yeah, yeah, I promise you. But yeah, we got to do better, boo. We got to do better, boo. I want better for you. It don't matter if you don't, boo. But yeah, as long as your heart feel that there, God is fair. Yeah, God do care about it. Where is God? God always around, baby. All you got to do is Ask and you shall receive. But you can't ask if y'all, and it's gonna be all right. I promise you, it's gonna be all right, people. For those that want it to be all right, it is, and we're gonna grow up to be better people, stuff. And there is gonna went through. Oh, it was so dark too. I was like, oh, mother, Beverly Sue. It was some dark times too. Dark, when you felt like your life was falling apart and shit. Like, who can I call? You can't call nobody, bitch. Everybody bullshit and all that. But yeah, we made it up out of there. We made it. We might just want to keep on saying we made it. We made it. We made it. And that's okay. We made it, baby. We made it. We made our way out of it, out of that darkness. Dark too. And what God is trying to tell you, it's finna be light, boo. And when that light comes, ain't nothing you can do but get it right on you. That's it. Ain't nothing you can do with that shit. You couldn't do nothing with the dark, bitch. We had to just fight through that shit. Like, fight. Just keep fighting. Don't never give up. I don't give one fuck. Never give up. We'll all be together. We won't all be together. I won't be. But yeah, we'll all be together down here in a line. With an assignment, huh? Come on back. Come on back. Don't leave like you shouldn't be. Because you want to back and see how I be. No. If you left, just go. I'm saying if you let somebody leaving me and shit, then go ahead. Somebody leaving me and shit, then go ahead. Go on. You gone now. I mean, you still live, right? You still, and it's Friday. It's me, baby. Yeah, that Wi-Fi, EMEPA, y'all count y'all motherfucking days. Because y'all shouldn't play that way. Y'all should not. That's how people be taking out, like playing and shit, knowing goddamn that Wi-Fi too goddamn high for y'all to be playing with it, bitch. But yeah, my bad. Let me stay over here. I made it. That's all I can say. And that's why I be thankful every damn day. Hell yeah, I'm happy anyway. Like, you made it, so you okay. Yeah. I made it. I'm still here. For somebody that probably wanted me to go away. But if God do not say, and I wanted to tell y'all this finally today, if God do not say, I'm not going to go away. That's why I keep close with you. Keep very close. Closer than most. Yeah. And I just heard it's time to toast. So, a toast. We're going to toast up? Okay. I mean, shit, I made it anyway. We might well toast up. Toast up. We're going to toast up. Whatever toast up means. Toast up. Toast up. I just heard toast up. I don't know. I've never heard toasting up before. I be hearing some shit. I'm like, okay, who is that? But, yeah, toast up. I don't know. But all I can say is I made it, though. Yeah. Thank God for what didn't happen too. As much as you thank God for what God do. Do. Should I say that? Well, now I can't take it back, but yeah. What God do. Down, yeah. But yeah, I'm thankful. Imagine 2,000 and some years of darkness, and now we finna have 2,000 plus some other more years of light. Yeah, bright. Right. Yeah. They say step into the light, Caroline. Yeah. Yours. Your light. Not mine. Okay. Y'all don't see the shine? Okay. Well, let me put the phone down so we can see what the car's got to say. Wishing everybody is having a great day because you can. A woman or a man. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I felt like Nettie Professor saying. But yeah, yes, you can. Out there. You can, baby. Let's don't do that. Don't. EMEPA every time this Wi-Fi go away, that's more y'all got to pay. And y'all ain't paid from back in the fucking day. Something about motherfucking EMEPA. EMEPA. Oh, my bad. I said too many letters today. EMEPA. Yeah. Count y'all fucking days. You know, when people be thinking they playing with you, that's when you fucking laugh at them, boo. Because, no. If you really, really, really knew how this shit go, you wouldn't do none of that bullshit that y'all do no more. And that's a promise to her. Yeah. We're going to leave that right there. Let's go ahead and get these cards. Ooh, MVP, you keep on playing with me. All right. All righty. I got. I don't know. That's how it goes. Morning. For today, I don't know. Wait, baby, look. 1, 2, 4 rows. You know, 4. See that? So I don't know, baby. I don't know. I just try to go how God go, baby. I don't know why the 4 rows today. I don't know. Something about the number 4, okay? Something about the number 4. Google it, 4 spiritual meaning, because each number has an energy to it too. But this is the 7th day, but I guess 7-4, boo. Because the 7th day is today. The day is the 7th and 4 rows. So something about maybe 7 or 74. Something about 74. I don't know. But I do have 4 rows. We're just going to pull 11. I'm just going to try to pick out of each one, okay? And just see what, yeah, the card say 11. Yeah, we standing on business because we going to heaven. Remember heaven, everybody want to go. And ain't nobody, well, been there before. In case you didn't know. Nobody, nobody, you see I'm doing that finger? Nobody has ever been there before. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to go, nobody making y'all, no, what for? If you don't want to go, then you ain't going to go, baby. But yeah, for those of us that want to be there, you don't know where, but you want to be there, heaven that we going to share. Yeah, you got to care, baby, about yourself first. Okay, and y'all can't be out here, yeah, trying to have people cursed. Heaven ain't taking it. I'm serious though, and heaven ain't no faking place for sure. If you want to go, okay. I'm hearing, come and go with me. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. I'm serious, I don't know why I'm in there, but yeah, I guess that's my place over there. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. Why am I hearing it? Come on over to my. That's an old song. It's old as hell, but it's long. I ain't heard that in so long. Come on and go with me. Come on and go. It's something like that. But hell, I guess since it's my place, then that mean I do get to go back. Say my place. Come on over to my place. Yeah. Heaven, hell, duh. Not today. You see, I raised my hand. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the heavenly way. Yeah. Let's see what this is about right here. Let me see, because y'all get nervous now. Hold on. We got to do that left hand, baby. We got to do the left hand. Make sure. Hold on. Got to pick out 11. That's all, dog. 11. Stand on business if you want to ahead. And this is the month where you can get what you want. Where you can get what you want. Seriously, you can get what you want. You got to be sincere. But you can't be wishing that a motherfucker don't be here. Like, come on now. Okay. Unless you want it to be returned, well, the same way. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 6, 7, 8. I want to get it from all of them. Make 9, 10. One more. One more. So we can get to heaven though, baby. We're trying to get to heaven though at least. Out here acting like damn beasts. You can't get to heaven being beasts and shit. Heaven acting like that. No, you're not, baby. No, you lose your spot. You want to lose your spot? Yeah. Okay. Well, keep on acting like that down here. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Put all these over here, child, so get out my way. In case I have to spread this leg back out, okay? Hold on. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Wishing everybody is okay and not on the phone. Anyway, first one we got is snake plant. Snake plant. Snake plant. Snake plant. Google it, baby. I want to say this is okay. There's all kind of plants, right? There's all kind of plants, with different backgrounds and stuff. See, our background is different than y'all background. Y'all do, voodoo, make voodoo dolls and shit. Yeah, don't do none of that. We don't do none. Everybody got their own shit. But yeah, I don't know what the snake plant got to do with that. I don't. I don't. But yeah, everybody got their own practices down here. But I don't practice nothing that I have to feel. Yeah, not me. I don't even want shit like that coming near. Like, thank you, God. I don't practice that. Practice God. That's it. I don't got nothing to do with none of the other shit. None of it. Yeah. I like leave it there. Prayer works. It do. Well, you can't do no spell work with it, but yeah, probably that's why God ain't helping you, because you do spell work too. And then like, God, what you do? No. God don't mix the energy with nothing that low. Yeah, that's for somebody. But yeah, me and God, that's all I practice out here. Yeah. And God said, with me, have no fear. I'm always here. And to me, God has made that clear. Yeah, so no other practices going on out here for me. I don't, yeah, the other two, not three, but yeah, none of that going on with me down here. Me and God, baby. Me and God. That's it. And I realize that's all I need down this bitch. Hello. Okay. I don't know what this snake plant do, but yeah. Something about like that there. I don't know, baby. I don't know, but it made me say all that. So I don't know about this snake plant. I don't know about it. I don't know. I wrote it down though. I know, but I didn't do very much research on it. Maybe somebody used snake plants and shit. I don't know. Google the snake plant, bitch. I don't know. But I've never used none of that shit before. It's a no. It's still a no for me. I don't know if they want me to, stop my practice of God and talking to God and being a friend with God, because God is a friend to me. But no, that's not what I'm gonna be. You see how my head moving? No, I mean my bunny. Well, head though. But yeah, put that back right there. Snake plant. Okay. It said expecting the impossible to become possible. That right there. Yeah. Now I practice that because I care. Like the impossible. Oh, y'all say it. Okay. Well, let's see what God said. Yeah, that's the impossible making it possible with God though. With God though, because God can make anything impossible possible down this house. Yeah, with God though. Yeah. Expecting the impossible to become possible. Like you think it's impossible for miracles and shit to happen and shit. And that's why it's not happening for you, bitch. I mean, my bad. I said I wasn't gonna cuss y'all ass out today, but sometimes it just don't work out that way. Okay? Okay. But yeah, I'm expecting it to. What is it? I am. Toe sucker. I don't know who this motherfucker, but somebody's a toe sucker, baby. That toe sucker been coming out for the last couple of days. I don't know, toe sucker. It might be time to change your ways. I mean, I don't know. No, have I ever got my toe sucked before? I don't think so. No. Maybe y'all. But toe sucker. That motherfucker better not touch my toe unless you like rubbing it a little bit though. When your feet is ticklish and shit. No, have you ever wondered why your feet be like that? Like why you be ticklish up on your arms and why you be ticklish on your feet? That I'm gonna have to do a reading about that. That would be neat. Why are you tickled? Like, cause I guess I'm funny and shit. I don't know, but I know I be tickled when I touch my feet, bitch. I'm serious. We go goddamn listen. Whew. It's just something that it do. I'm serious it do, but for the toe sucker, I don't know. Maybe they telling you don't suck nobody's toes no more. I don't know, baby. I don't know. It just don't sit right with me. I'm just saying it don't sit right with me. It say you have to take accountability for your shit regardless. You do. And you're going to take accountability, boo. You're going to. You're going to have to. That's what God, God can get you to do things that you never thought. Yeah. Leave that right there, baby. You have to take accountability for your shit. There you go, baby. You have to take accountability, boo. Accountability. Okay. For your shit. for your shit. And over there in the corner, regardless, regardless, baby, regardless. Yeah. And guess what? Everybody is going to be held accountable down here. Everybody, baby. So, you don't give a fuck who you know. So, you're going to take accountability, though. That's another reason why I don't be worried about it and shit. Oh, you was laughing. I bet you ain't laughing now, bitch. Oh, I said I was going to not do that shit today. But like I said, things can change immediately. It can. Yeah. Ah, you got to take accountability down here. And it said, oh, shit. Oh, see, this one I'm talking about. It said he will end up in a mental ward. Got to be a fucking retard. Now, why? Listen, baby. Listen, hold on. Hold on. It be a lot going on there. That's what I be telling y'all. And everybody's not going to think big. Some people think so goddamn small. But yeah, listen. They say he will end up in a mental ward. He will end up in a mental ward. You men, y'all, we know y'all smart, okay? But not in a mental ward. Like, nah. I don't care who it is. No, that's not where you want to live. Somebody finna give mental ward, a whole fucking mental ward. Like, why? Ooh, somebody gonna end up in a mental ward. He is gonna end up in a mental ward, baby. That's why I say it's mental. Fundamental. Fundamental. Fun to the mental. It should be fun to learn and shit. And to, don't be toxic, bitch. It's just don't be toxic. Don't do shit that you don't want to get because you'll end up in a middle ward down this bitch. Thinking you ain't gonna get your shit. That's why. Child, this bunny, don't worry about it. It try, baby. It try. But, yo, you know, I keep telling y'all, God is fair, and you can't be down here playing with people hair and shit and doing all this goddamn dark magic, bitch, and not end up paying for it. That's all I'm trying to say. They're gonna take him away. Mental ward. See? That's why I say, me, I'd rather just be free. I'm free. I'm so free. But that might only be me. It might be. I'm just saying, I'm free. I'm not finna end up in no mental ward. Damn. Whew. And that's where they wanted me to end up too. That's why I say you gotta be careful what people be wishing, and then you gotta be careful what you be wishing on people too. Cause you might be the one that was wishing that I would end up in the mental ward, boo. Now look at you, finna go. But God though. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Y'all check on your peoples. It said your attackers all know each other. All of them. I told you that was somebody that was wishing, oh, she gonna end up in that. No. That's gonna be, yeah, y'all. Who's it, huh? My attackers. You know, your attackers. You might be being attacked too. But the attackers, they all know each other, boo. All of them. Family too. Yeah, with these two, they do know each other. Child. Fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck her. Hey. Somebody gonna end up in that goddamn mental ward trying to play. Especially with me that way. Mm-mm. God said, you're okay. And I thank God every day. Yeah. And I'm not gonna end up in there. Just, well. Mm-mm. Trail of Tears. Trail of Tears. Yeah. It was removed many Choctaw to Indian territory. The Trail of Tears. Yeah. We're gonna do a reading on it one day, y'all. But that Trail of Tears is when they was trying to take our peoples away by tricking them, like y'all be trying to trick a motherfucker every day. Look here, let me tell you how they try to do that. Our peoples had a lot of land, matter of fact, a lot of it. I'm talking about millions and millions of acres and shit, right? So, you know, when people want to play like you low and slow and shit, it was like, oh, okay, so y'all got 15 million acres. Let me see. How can I get that from their family? And that's how they be now today. And them same motherfuckers finna be taken away. Anyway, Say we had 15 billion acres. Billion, not million. We done went up. Okay? We got to get all our stuff. Anyway, we had 15 billion acres in the family and shit. Everybody out there pouring on that bitch. Doing our own shit, though. And you know, people don't like that for sure when your folks do their own shit, though. But yeah, they, sent somebody over there. Like they sent that white man yesterday. Like I was going to say, yeah, let's go play, bitch. If you don't stay away from me. I know how to exchange you in a motherfucking G. But I am definitely a G. Don't play with me. But they sent the folks in like they sent that white man. But yeah, sent somebody up in there. Well, look here, man. I'm gonna tell you what we got. We got y'all all a new spot, and I'm gonna tell you what we got. It's way up there, but we gonna add 4 more billion acres, cause we care. So they end up being from 15 billion acres to 19 billion acres. And see, when people don't really check the energy, how we used to be, like, oh, okay. Hell yeah, I'll take that. What the fuck? Yeah. Stop doing it there. Stop it. Just stop it. Because people be having other tendencies, especially when they be trying to take from these families. They have other tendencies and shit. Look how they snatched up the goddamn food stamps real quick. See how they get you on that shit and they be like, no, let me snatch it up, bitch. And ain't told nobody nothing. But yeah, they was like, we got you 19 billion over there. So, of course, people want to, get more, of course. But you really got to think about shit first. So they took the 19, everybody packing up all they damn thing. Man, we going. Then we got 4 billion more. What do you think they was going to try to grow? More gardens and shit, put more houses out there for their families and shit. But no, fucking around with the people that they called. Nah. So these folks didn't have cars and all that shit, too many back then. So they was like, man, since we all men, we gonna walk there with our friends. Walking. People, I don't get out there and walk no more. I try to walk now at least a little bit, though. At least a little bit. Get out there in nature and shit. But they was like, no, we'll walk to our shit, bitch. They started walking and shit. And guess what the motherfuckers that came to give them the deal, guess what they did? Came back and tried to steal the deal that they gave them. It's like, no, we can enslave them, and they was killing them on the way. Seeing different tragedies and happening. Like, no, like that was okay. No, and they still got to pay to this day. Yeah, they do. And they know that shit, too. That's why the government be trying to control you like they do. Because they know they owe you, boo. They know it. They just don't want you to. But that trail of tears, y'all still ain't paid for it, boo. They was taking people out and shit. Going to Oklahoma, moved up that bit. Then when they got there too, they was setting fires and oh baby, y'all still gotta pay. So that's why it's crazy, cause y'all still ain't paid for. People think they can settle. We settled out of court and that's it. No, not if God don't say so, bitch. People even think they done took care of that shit. No, I took care of that. No, you didn't. You didn't take care of it the right way. Thank you. And that's what God say. You got to take care of shit the right way. You can't just, we going to give you a little bit and we going to keep all this shit. No, you not. That's what the fuck we came here to get back. We not. You can't. You ain't. That's paint. You ain't. You can't. You can't. God said so. And that's why I'm like, I don't know why y'all don't know. If God say so, that's all you going to go for. That's it. All that other shit, nah, bitch. Trail of Tears. That wasn't basically the story, but yeah, it was something like that there. They took and they stole and hell, also stole souls. They killed a lot of people on that shit. Y'all read about the Trail of Tears. Those were some of our ancestors, bitch. Don't worry about it. Imagine that all being good. Imagine you getting all your shit back and you ain't got to knock on no wood. Because it's all good. It was yours in the beginning. And see, that's why I be doing a lot of winning. Yeah. I'm just giving you an example of that right there. Imagine that all being good. Sure, there we go. When God do that, say no more. Y'all say less, say no more. You see I did it? Say no more. I ain't worried about how this shit gonna go, baby. Thought. Thought. Google it, baby. And watch your thoughts, too. Because thought might be watching you. Don't worry about it. Thought, Thoth. Google it, baby. You know, God just making everything straight. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Justice is being served, baby. That's it. It ain't no, it's a catastrophe. The world finna end. No. God said this shit got to be made right. And that's why that light is going to be bright, baby. That dark shit, trying to hide and cover it, it's over with. That's some good shit for me. Because, like I said, I'm free. I'm free. Like I supposed to be. Might just be me. Might just be me, baby. But yeah, I came to get my freedom down here. Hello. So they can't say they can take it no more. I'm ready to go, baby. There you go. Justice is being served. That's it. For everything that I can just imagine, bitch. For me and my people shit. But yeah, and knowing that I'm not a victim down here. And the last one says, he gets it done for real. No fake shit. He gets it done for real. No fake shit. And for me, that's gotta be God, bitch. Yeah. I'm so thankful that I'm still here. Yeah. I'm free. I'm free. But that might just be me. Yeah. What was that? It sounded like somebody was shooting in the back. That was real. I'm still here. And I won't complain. I won't complain. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I won't complain. Things have changed. That's why I won't complain. We not the same. I won't complain. 'Cause God already know my name. I ain't doing nothing strange for no piece of change. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Thank you. It's raining. It's snowing. The old man be knowing. Yeah. I don't know, but it's raining out there. I don't know. Maybe that's a message for somebody this morning. It's raining. Let's just washing all the tears away. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus wash my sins away. Wash my sins away, baby. I'm feeling good. I just got chills off of that one, baby. Oh, wee. Wash my sins away from me. Thank you. God, thank you. For real. Woo. Child, now I see how y'all feel. I do. Child, let God wipe them away from you. Not no fraud that do what y'all all do. And I was finna cry too. You see what God do? Yeah, let me take them tears from you, baby, and get outside. I'm finna have to get outside right now. But yeah, this is how it's going down, baby. It is. That's why I say if you want to live, if you want to, because I know a lot of y'all don't, But yeah, I'm gonna live here. Well, not here, but yeah, yeah. That's God is fair. Anyway, that's the message and shit. Just let God do it, bitch. That's it. And that's the real shit. Anyway, it's Friday. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. Y'all, yeah. And wash my tears away. Finna go get my tears washed away. Okay? And y'all have a great day because you can have one. Yeah. Thy will be done. Oh, happy